Hey guys, welcome back to Do It Live, and we have another video for you today. I know it's a big deal. Where's all the hair? Who's this bowhead guy? So I've actually lost my hair, so it'll come back. Give it a few months, but you're gonna have to get used to this clean shavenness. It's actually getting glistening. I'm sweating. It's been a while, so I'm nervous for you guys. Oh damn. So what's going on today is it's a new year, new saving, new start. A whole bunch of games came out of the holiday season. They're all on sale. I'm sure you have a lot of games, but you need a console or a cheap PC to play them on, and I'm going to show you how to do it for under $350. Let's go take a look. So like I mentioned, it's a new year for me. I've been sitting on some parts for a while, and I figured let's put a video together for you guys and show you how you might be able to do a very formidable PC for maybe under $350. And yes, that is Canadian. 350 Canadian, much cheaper for you Americans out there, maybe 275, 280. You just gotta scrape, and you just gotta find those deals, right? So I know we just have an empty background behind me, but this is where all the magic is stored. Let's open that up for you guys. I'm actually rolling over something. Okay. So, I love having cupboards. This is one of the greatest things about my new place. So I have cupboards. So, you guys know our $60 beautiful 1080p card. Our AMD Radeon R9 270X. So as you know, video in the, I think it's in the left. Right there. I keep forgetting. You guys are gonna hate me. In any case, $60, and we got an amazing GPU, 2 gigabytes of GDDR5 RAM, but it's clocked at around 1400 on boost. I gotta get those numbers right. But in any case, you guys know, you've seen it. Battlefield 1 on high, 60 FPS. Can't ask for much more from a new AAA title. So that's our GPU choice for the day. I have a Thermaltake TR2 600 watt. So the great thing is I got this for 20 bucks, which is absolutely amazing. Amazing working edition. The guy was very friendly, wanted to add me on Steam. Hey, if you can make some friends, why not do that in the process? So we get a nice 600 watt power supply. It'll be able to power this R9 270X and almost anything that you throw at it coming forward with GTX 1070s using just as much, if not less, power than that 270X. So this is a pretty future-proof yet very cheap power supply option that I decided to go for. We'll get all these assembled on the table in a sec. I'm sorry for the sleeveless shirt. You know, it's comfortable for me. In here, actually, is an i5 4570, 8 gigs of RAM, DDR3 1600 megahertz. You also have a half a terabyte hard drive for your boot in games. So to save money, you use the boot drive as a hard drive. And obviously you can always step up $50, $40. Somewhere will get you a nice 128 gigabyte SSD that you can have as your boot and for your main games. And that should help you save money there. So, most components, Windows is also included here. This was an amazing deal. That was, I think, $160, $150. I don't remember the exact numbers. $150, $160. You get your i5 4570, which is a very formidable quad-core processor. You don't need much more than that. 8 gigs of RAM, good for gaming, good for some multitasking you can upgrade later. You got your hard drive, and then you have your Windows. And last but not least for the build, that you might need, is a case. So I've got here actually a really nice case. I'll show you out of the box later, but it's a Corsair Carbide series 88R. It's a little bit of workout keeping it up for you guys. It's got a window, so you can do a little bit of cable management to show off your awesome rig and have some LEDs laced up in there. But I got this case surprisingly for $25. It's an amazing case for the price. You get a window, it has USB 3.0 ports in the front, and it's a really well built case, and it's good for micro ATX. Oh, actually I forgot, motherboard. I got a H97M from Asrock, I believe. It's in the box, it's brand new. I'll bust that out. That was also really cheap. That was on sale for $67, brand new. So we got some brand new parts in here. But when I start to assemble it, I'll show you all the parts. So remember, you need your processor, your RAM, your hard drive, your motherboard, your case, your graphics card, and some sort of operating system to get you going, and you're good to go. Luckily, when I bought this thing in here, I got a free keyboard and mouse, so technically it's a full setup, but obviously we need to get you a good gaming mouse. We'll do a new video on that later. I have had many mice. So enough of me talking and blabbing. Let's pull out the parts and let's admire what we're gonna put together for that price. Alright, now that we're in the lab, aka the rec room with a big ping pong table, I look horrible, but at least you can see what I'm doing. So, as I mentioned, I got brand new motherboards. I'm actually making 2 builds, which I will make at a later date. Only one at a time, guys. Only one per video. Can't do too many for you. I keep you guessing. Yeah. Also, apparently I'm not strong enough. Damn it, tape. You're too strong. Alright, let's just use a screwdriver. Okay. It's a lot easier. And then we'll start this here. 1150 LGA sockets are getting a little bit hard to come by. So I picked this up as soon as it went to $67. I think it was even cheaper than that, but I had to grab it. The H97M anniversary, I had to grab it because they're starting to get out of stock, like I mentioned. And let's take a look at it. This is perfect for these micro ATX cases, especially if you don't have an overclockable processor. Then you just need the H97 set. Obviously, your usual stuff, blah blah blah, manual, I/O shield, very important. These SATA cables will come in handy if you don't have any yet. But there you go, that's the board. It's perfect because it has 4 slots of DDR3 capability, so you can get more RAM later. Has a PCIe slot that we need, and what I liked about it has USB 3 front support. A lot of the cheaper motherboards didn't have it. I think it's around here somewhere. Yeah, it's around here. Make sure you check for that when you go out and get cases and you get parts, but something like the motherboard I went and bought brand new because you're not saving much because people think their parts are worth a crap ton of money. Man, I really hate the lighting in here. In any case, let's get started. You guys saw the parts that are there. I'm gonna show you a bit of a time lapse. I'm also gonna break that video down to show you how to put together a computer. I know a lot of people have been asking, even my friends have been asking, so I'm putting together a computer anyways. Might as well break it down in a separate video, which I'll put somewhere up here. But that won't be for a later date because I just have to do a little bit of processing, a little bit of editing, and we'll get that to you. Of course, we want more content for you guys. So I'm going to start taking this all apart and putting it together, and you guys can join me right here. Don't worry, I'll clean up. It didn't take that long, maybe in under an hour. So hopefully the steps help you to put together your computer on a budget or brand new, whichever you like, but go ahead and use this as a reference. So I have Windows installing in the other room over there. I'll take you there in a second. We know the performance of this setup already because we have our old video, the 450 console killer, which you can find right up there, that you'll be able to look at the benchmark, see what it's able to do, as it has very similar specs, but built a lot cheaper because we didn't go with that Mini ITX case and the Mini ITX motherboard. So 300 bucks all in. Let's count out the price: 160 plus 60 for the for the GPU, so 220 plus 25 for the case, 20 for the power supply, 70 plus. That is 290. 290, and I had to buy this, so let's say 300 bucks. There you go, 300 Canadian. And I can throw up the old benchmarks for you anyways, but again, click that video, you'll be able to see all the benchmarks there. And you can build your own console killer cheap PC however you like. On a budget, just go out there, check Kijiji and see what parts are laying around. Sometimes, just like I did, it's easier for you to buy an entire desktop PC that someone's getting rid of really cheap to get a good processor, RAM, and a hard drive all inclusive for a really, really low price. That's where I cut most of the costs to get it down to 300 Canadian. Again, i5 4570, a great quad-core processor that has great clock speeds. You have 8 gigs of 1600 megahertz RAM, and you have your half a terabyte hard drive and Windows. Remember, Windows costs a lot too. Anywhere from 30 to 70 bucks if you can't get it on the cheap. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I have more videos coming up. As you can see, I have a laptop back here that I'm playing around with, the new Alienware 15. Stay tuned for that, as it's going to be an awesome device. I have another Alienware testing right now and putting through the ranks. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope to see you guys next time. Go ahead and build your budget PCs and link them below. I'd love to see what you guys come out with. Don't be afraid, as it's all fun for us, right? So again, don't forget to do it live.